Taurus Tarot. We're going to do Taurus's reading for the rest of December. So from now till December 31st, what can Taurus expect in their love life? What can Taurus expect in their love life from now until the 31st of December? Hey y'all. Good morning to everybody. Some of you are dealing with another earth sign, or just basically this flew out of the deck. So let me do this real quick and let me see what this is trying to say. So right now, Taurus, there's definitely no moves happening in your love life, but there's a lack of forward movement with a particular individual. All right. I got fire sign here as well. So some of you Tauruses, we're dealing with someone who may have been playing you. All right. Or they're very indecisive about you. All right. So this person is not making a decision about you, and there's no forward movement happening. All right. Some of you feel like this person's your soulmate. You feel like this person's your soulmate. But you realize it's not moving forward, or it's a lack of things moving forward. All right. And they're coming up as the King of Wands reversed. All right. I feel like, honestly, this is someone you're trying to ignore, or they're most likely trying to ignore you. And there's a little bit of arrogance on their behalf. I think they're ignoring you, and they know that it makes you feel a certain way, that they're like giving you the side eye, or kind of ignoring you in a sense. All right. So you may be dealing with a very arrogant individual. All right. There's a potential for fulfillment there between you two, but due to indecision, I'm not seeing it grow. All right. That's what came out. It popped out by itself, so I had to clarify it. So let's do another reading. Okay. Here we go. Give me a spread for Taurus. First card down. Second card is who they're dealing with, why it's all happening, what they're leaving behind, and the best case scenario, please. Taurus. Okay. 3 more shuffles and let's do it. All right. Some of you are definitely trying to get over an individual. Water sign, earth sign. Look at it again. Knight of Pentacles reversed. It keeps coming out the same way. So there's someone I feel like, honestly, there's someone you're tired of the conflict with this person. All right. See, some of you, here's my thing. Taurus, so don't tell me that this is not what I'm seeing. So there's someone you're having heartbreak with, or separation. This is why it's all happening. There's some type of separation or heartbreak you're having with an individual, and there may have been 3 people involved, or are 3 people involved. But please don't tell me you feel like there was you're missing an opportunity with someone, or there was a missed opportunity. All right. Please don't tell me that's how you feel, because like I always say, an opportunity is meant to enhance your life. It's meant to make your life better, not to damp it down or make it feel as shitty as it already is feeling. All right. Whoever's coming towards you is the Hermit reverse. So this is someone who you may have been very isolated from, or they isolated themselves from you, but they're coming back around to you. But guess what? The heartbreak, the 3-party situation is still there. All right. I definitely feel like for this to be the reason why it's all happening, there was definitely 3 people involved, or are 3 people involved. All right. Keep in mind, the 3 of Swords is representing why it's all happening. This is why it's all going down. It's because there's some type of separation, heartbreak, or there's basically 3 people in this situation. All right. What you're leaving behind is the Lover. Some of you it's a Gemini, or basically you're leaving behind a relationship that was, I feel like it was 3 people involved. You got a lot of love triangle cards already. All right. There was definitely a lot of people involved, or other folks involved. And I feel like this is someone you feel like you've missed an opportunity with, or there was something there between you two, but it didn't get off the ground, or isn't getting off the ground. All right, is what it's telling me. I do feel like this person's coming back around to you, but you have to realize that we're going to clarify. Let's see. Best case scenario is the 3 of Pentacles reversed. This is the Lover's triangle, folks. And don't try to get into the comments and tell me that it's not. Do I see you partnering up with this person, or for it to get to a more stable point? Absolutely not. And if you're the type that lets this situation, if you want to let a situation like that back into your life, you need to take a look at you, instead of trying to read me in the comments about my snarky ass comments, or how much of a rude person I am. Won't you take a look at yourself? Because apparently what I'm saying to you is ringing true, which causes a reaction out of you, calling me rude, nasty, and all that. Won't you take a look at yourself? And this is to the cross watchers too. All right. Yeah, going into the near future. So if there's if there's a person that comes back around to you, Taurus, I'm keeping it totally real with you. It'll go right back to a point where you two are on outs again. So if they come back around, it'll be right back on the outs. All right, so it's a very short-lived situation. All right, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. But the best case, so how you see yourself is the Hangman reverse. So you know it's stagnant. You know it's stagnant, and you're trying to get out of that situation. All right. And for some of you, you're ready to move on to different things, you know. But I feel like, honestly, some of you feel like there was a missed opportunity, or there was something that could have been there between you two. So in a sense, you may feel like this person is the one that got away, all right? It's not the one that got away. It's more like the Satan that got away, all right? This is a really toxic situation, all right? This is not something that was meant to last or built to last, all right? And I hate to be totally straightforward, but to me, it's a Libra. So this person is coming back around. But I still feel like the situation will still feel imbalanced or not equal, all right, is what it's telling me. And your emotions, the Magician, it's a third-party situation, folks. Most likely outcome, 3 of Cups reversed. Best case scenario is 3 of Pentacles reversed. Why it's all happening. The 3 of Swords. Look at this. What the hell's going on, all right? I'm holding this up for the ones that don't want to get the clue. Maybe I should just keep it like that. I'm telling you, this is a mess. All right? This is a mess. Some of you may clear the air with this person. All right? Why is the 4 of Cups reversed here for? So I feel like at this current moment, some of you are very exhausted by this situation. All right? You've exhausted all your emotions to it, or exhausted, period. And this person, you feel like there was an opportunity that you two could have had to be together or to make it go strong and long, but apparently it's not working out for you. It wasn't built to last, is what I keep getting. Hermit reverse, why is this here? All right. And the Moon in reverse. So I feel like, honestly, this person's going to come back around to you. And I feel like there's still this honesty there attached to the situation. It could go vice versa, but I'm reading just from Taurus' point of view. All right, so cross watchers, this may not be your reading. I feel like, honestly, there's a person coming back around to you, but this deception's still there. Even though you know the truth, I feel like you still, in a sense, feel like this person was a missed opportunity or someone you wanted to be with. Why is the 3 of Swords here for, please? See, I do feel like there's a person coming back around to you, and you may feel a success with this person, but I still feel like there's 3 people involved. Some of you were dealing with an attention-seeking individual, or you were an attention seeker, all right? Do I see you two partnering up? No. All right, why is the 3 of Pentacles reversed here for? There's still a lack of participation there. Yeah, see, I still feel like you have this, it's not going to move forward. I don't give a damn what you tell me, all right? 3 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords reversed is the, hello, it's Taurus Tarot in the house, and I'm singing it for you, baby. It kept asking me to sing my theme song, so I had to get that out. All right. 3 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords reversed. See, at the end of the day, I don't see you two partnering up or working together with one another, but it's still a situation you still can't move on from. Even though it's not forming, it's not coming together. And yeah, they're going to come back around, but I still feel like the dishonesty is still there. Whether you're dishonest to them, they're dishonest to you. Why is the 5 of Pentacles reversed here for? Or why is the 5 of Pentacles here for? Right. Good morning. Yeah, going into the near future, if you have a person come back around, my prediction for you is, yeah, there will be a come back around. Whether you come back to them, they come back to you, but I still see you getting out of the situation in the near future. So it's not even worth the energy or the effort, because it's going to go right back to square one. How's the 5 of Wands reversed for? So don't put too much expectation into it. Yeah, some of you are wanting to clear the air with this individual. Some of it's a water sign. You're wanting to clear the air, but there's still a lot of emotional unavailability there. Whether it's you being unavailable emotionally to them or vice versa. I hate it's so negative. All right. And the Hierophant. I just feel like some of you, it's another Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. I feel like going into the outcome, there's still a lack of you and this person collaborating, or a lack of communication. And they may be the type that watches you or keeps an eye on you, or vice versa. All right. That's what it's telling me. I still see you getting out of it. I don't see you sticking around. Why is the Hangman reversed here for? And the 4 of Pentacles reversed. So you're getting to a point where you're wanting to release this. You're tired of sticking around in it and letting it go. You want to ready to let this go. I don't see it moving forward. So be careful who come back around. I guarantee you it'll be a very short-lived venture. All right. The second that it's up and running, and it'll fall to pieces just as fast. All right. Let's do a, since this is so focused on a past person, I'm going to do a reading to tell you how this past person coming towards you in December. How does this person feel about Taurus? So they're still tired of the situation. They want to turn their back, but I think they still want to communicate with you. This is someone who felt like they were burdened by this. They were burdened as hell. And what they think of you is a 3 of Wands. So they may think that you turn your back as well. So they may not only have turned their back, they may feel like you've turned your back or you're turning your back on them. But this is someone who, how they feel is a Page of Swords. They feel like the communication's not that great, or they just feel like basically, I feel like they want to communicate with you or want to basically come forward to you and communicate. All right, they may be stalking to you. They may be stalking you, Taurus, or keeping an eye on you. All right. They also may feel like you keep an eye on them or stalk them. All right. They are trying to get over you. They're trying to turn their back. I think there's someone else that they're trying to work with, or they're trying to get love elsewhere, or there's someone else they have a lot of passion for. But they feel like there's unfinished business between you two. This is why they're not letting you go. There's a lack of closure there. All right. Why is the Page of Swords how they feel about Taurus? I'm gonna redo Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like in a sense, well, this is a conflicted individual. This is someone who wants to work on this, but I feel like they're not being as communicative as you want them to, and they're trying to get over you. They feel like you were a toxic. They were obsessed with you at one point, but I still feel like they watch you. They still keep an eye on you. They still check in on you from time to time, whether it's a social media or whether it's a platform of some sort. All right. 5 of Cups reversed, Devil reversed. I think they're getting out of this and trying to turn their back. Something's a Capricorn, that Devil there, or Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Why is the World reversed here for? They also may feel like you may be watching them, or that you're. They feel like you're still stuck on them as well. Is what I keep getting. I'm getting a lot of messages in this reading. It keeps coming to my head, so I gotta say it. Why is the 6 of Wands reversed and the World reversed here for? I feel like, honestly, this situation will remain unclosed, or a lack of, it will still have this lack of closure all over it. It will have a lot of lack of closure over it. Like, I see that basically they're going to contemplate other people, other options. They're going to keep their options open. I still don't see this situation coming to a full completion. There'll always be this energy of unfinished business between you two, which is a really harsh sentence, all right, is what it's telling me. I think there's someone else they're trying to. Let's see, why is this King of Wands in the external? It could be a fire sign that they're interested in, or somebody with fire in their chart. Yeah, there's somebody else in their external. This is what's going on in their external, between you and them. Not between you and them, but external to you and them. They got the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. So there's definitely a water sign or a fire sign that they're pursuing, or that they have love for. All right, is what it's telling me. Okay, let's do new love. What can you tell me about Taurus's? Let me do upright only. 1 second, y'all. Let me do upright only. I'm actually going to ask for you single ones in here. Hold on. I'm about to do y'all a predictive spread. Who you most likely will end up, their personality traits, so on and so forth. You get what I mean? Let's see. So I want y'all to pick a number from 1 to 3, and that's who your future person will be. I'll tell you exactly what they're like. I've been known to predict some shit. I feel like that's my specialty is predictions. I love getting confirmation on what predictions came true that I predicted for somebody. I hate to toot my own horn, but I have to for a second. All right. Pick a number from 1 to 3, whatever. I'm gonna pick number 2 because I have Taurus rising. All right. And for some reason, the Taurus readings resonate with me more than the Aries do. It's so crazy. All right. I don't do any type of predictions with reversals in my spread because it just makes the whole reading difficult. So I try to make it less complicated. All right. So just go ahead and fast forward if you're watching this after it's live. All right. Fast forward it. You'll find this spot. All right. Damn, it takes forever. All right, here we go. So we're about to do a prediction because since I left y'all last, I gotta do Capricorn next. Gotta redo that one, but since y'all were, I'll do this for Capricorn too. Since y'all were last, I'm gonna make sure y'all get more than what the other signs got because they were first and you were last. So I'm trying to treat y'all to a special treat because y'all waited so long patiently. So that's great. I didn't get really much complaints like, oh, you didn't do Taurus. So therefore, I'm just gonna do you a bonus spread. Because y'all the last, y'all don't really bitch a lot. That's what I liked about Taurus. I mean, y'all may bitch to your people y'all are dealing with, but y'all don't bitch to me about not getting your reading the fastest. So that's why I'm gonna make y'all a special treat. All right. Okay. So give me 3 cards for number 1, 3 cards for number 2, 3 cards for number 3. Give me future predictions for Taurus and who they'll end up with and what they're like. Wrong way. All right. Is that right? Wait, shit. I don't know. Let's see. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. All right, prediction for number 1, number 2, and number 3, please. 3 cards for number 1, 3. I cannot shuffle like this. I'm trying to shuffle upright only. 3 cards for number 1, 3 cards for number 2, and 3 cards for number 3, please. Last shuffle. Okay, let's see. So at number 1, folks, who you'll end up with is the Hierophant. So this person's gonna be, who's another Taurus. So this is gonna be someone who could be an air sign, water sign, or a Taurus. All right, so whoever you end up with, number 1, folks, this is gonna be someone who's very, I feel like they're gonna have a lot of, now don't freak out. Let me just get let me get it out. Whoever you end up with at first, this person may have other options or other things keeping them busy, other people, all right? But I think that once they decide to settle down, it'll be with you. So the options they have or had or whatever it is, this is someone who's gonna eventually be with you. They are a committal type, but they like to explore their options to see basically who fits their lifestyle, fits their type, or fits their whatever. But I think at the end of the day, they'll be with you. All right, so don't be freaked out when you meet this person. They may have other options, other things that's making them, keeping them occupied. You may feel like you're not the only one, and you may not be the only one, but I think at the end of the day, they're going to be the type that commits to you. But this person may have an issue with being really detached to you, so you may not know where they stand. All right, the communication may not be the greatest, but I think this person eventually settles down with you, and that's what I like about that. All right, so be aware of that. Number 2, folks, whoever you end up with, woo. Somebody is someone you already know, or it's a soulmate connection. I definitely see you two being very practical, or very financially stable. They may have their own business, or they have money. Whoever this is, number 2, folks. This is someone who's not poor or leeches off of you, but this person likes a little conflict. This is someone who likes to basically squabble. All right. They're really going to be the type that fights for you, and I think that you're going to have a lot of good memories with this person, a lot of good. I feel like someone you already know, or you may have met already, but if not, it's just that you have an instant connection with this person the second you meet. All right, is what it's telling me. Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be someone you really can be stable with. I think honestly, I see an engagement with you and this person, or something that could lead to a lot more than just petty ass, one night stands, or petty ass, fickle connections. It'll be something really. This person's really going to fight for your love, fight for your attention. All right. Somebody said, sorry, I'm sorry, I meant number 2. All right, number 3 people, who you will be. Thank you, Sean S. Appreciate that. Ooh, Lord, Jesus has blessed this union, y'all. God, Jesus Christ, Mary, Joseph, God, Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. This is going to be a very fair union. All right, money will be somewhat decent with this person. It's not going to, you're not going to be like you're not going to be an instant millionaire because you marry this person, or instant. The money won't be the best, but it's fair. I see very moderate money. All right, it's nothing too extravagant. I think honestly this is someone new. If you're expecting someone from the past, I'm not seeing it. It's someone new. It starts off very immature. I see a crush developing with this person, then it leads to like a lot of happiness. And it's it's like you and this person will give equally and take equally. So it's an equal give and take. All right, is what it's telling me. Do I see you being really financially, like, do I see you being like, getting Donald Trump money or expense, like, you know what I mean? Like if you're a gold digger type, I don't see it being that prosperous for you. But as far as the emotions, you'll be very emotionally happy. And I think in a sense, money does not buy happiness. I'd rather be happy with the person I love than be, broke and miserable, than be rich and miserable. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm getting for this. Some of you are gonna be really happy with this person whenever they come in. All right. So I ain't saying she a gold. That keeps coming to my head. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. They're broke. So be prepared to be happy, but don't be prepared to be rich. All right. You may say, "Oh, that don't make any sense." Now look back. All right. It may not make sense. Whatever. Anyways, so let's do individual signs, and we're done, Taurus. We'll just do individual signs. Let me just shuffle it up really good. All right. Damn, this table should stop squeaking. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can Taurus expect? All the way from Aries to Pisces, what can Taurus expect? Yeah, I'm going to redo Capricorn. Yes, I sure am. We're doing an Aries. They're breaking free. All right. They're breaking free. Yeah, I don't see commitment between you two. If anything, they're breaking free. All right, is what it's telling me. If you're doing another Taurus, they're lying through their motherfucking teeth. Either you're lying to a Taurus or they're lying to you. They're not being completely 100. All right. Yeah, I think they're trying to basically. I feel like honestly, there was some type of 3-party relationship in the past, or there is a 3-party thing going on, but I feel like you're not being honest to this Taurus, or they're not being honest to you right off the bat. All right, you're dealing with a Gemini. They may have other options. They're taking their time choosing, or they're taking their time overall, and they're trying to keep their options open, or they have other options that they're pursuing. All right, is what it's telling me. You're dealing with a Gemini. I think they're taking their time with love in general, is what I keep getting from that. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Dealing with a Cancer, they're trying to ignore. What is with these negative ass readings? They're trying to ignore you. This Cancer, I don't see them really communicating with you. They may ignore your communication, or are not going to be communicating with you. They're trying to ignore you or sweep you under the rug. All right. You're dealing with a Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like this Leo is not going to open up to you, or they're very guarded right now. They're not going to be vulnerable. All right. I feel like there may be a reunion between you and this Leo, or a get together. For some of you, there is 3 people involved. I keep getting lovers triangle scenarios. Y'all be careful with that. You're dealing with a Virgo. They do still have attraction for you, but they're not making any moves. All right. They're not making any moves. Like there's attraction there, but I don't see them acting on that attraction, or really making the moves necessary to be with you, or to get this shit rolling. If you're dealing with a Libra, there's going to be massive changes. This Libra is going to, I feel like some of you are going to fall in love with a Libra, or you're You're gonna have a Libra that comes in unexpectedly. There's gonna be love with a Libra. They're gonna offer you love. Somebody new or old. You may get to know a Libra, or there's a Libra you already aware of that's gonna unexpectedly offer you love. Things are gonna change for the good with you and that Libra, all right? You're dealing with a Scorpio. They're right now really money focused. They have a lot going on. They have a lot going on. They could be juggling two people, two situations, or they have a lot going on, and they're not entirely giving you a lot of focus for the time being. Money and career is a big thing, and money for them right now. They have a lot going on. I don't see them really paying a lot of attention to you, all right? You're dealing with a Sagittarius. I think they still look back at this with disappointment. There's no new start happening between you two, but I don't think they're extending a new start with you. But I think, honestly, they're really stuck in disappointment about this, or regret, or sorrow, all right? But there's an issue with you two starting something or getting out the ground. It's telling me that if something does start between you two, it may start fast and end fast, all right? You're dealing with a Capricorn. They're not very happy with you right now. They may be faking it like they're happy. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're not happy in their own life. There's something really making them kind of down, or just really, I feel like they're putting on a front of happiness. They may be acting like they're okay, or they have a front that they're doing all right, but they're not doing that great, all right? They're very unhappy. Could be very unhappy with the situation as well, all right? And they're trying to let you go, all right? They're trying to let you go, all right? So let's see, Aquarius. If you're dealing with Aquarius, that's a failed union. You two are, damn, what's with these negative ass readings? Only one that got something good was Libra, all right? Chariot reversed. If you're doing an Aquarius, that's, you two are going in different directions, or it's coming to a halt, all right, is what it's telling me. Coming to a halt. It's what you both are going in different directions. If you're doing with a Pisces, I don't see a new start between you two. It could be unrequited love, whether on your behalf or theirs. And there's an issue with you two cooperating. I feel like there could be three people involved in that. I keep getting a lot of bad stuff for Capricorn, or for Taurus. I think I'm doing Capricorn, Taurus. I mean, sorry. All right. All right, Taurus. Let me pull you an advice real quick. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all full on. Since y'all were the last one, I gotta redo Capricorn, but since y'all were the last one, what is the advice? How can Capricorn go about bringing more love into our life, or manifesting more love, or a more long-lasting love, long-term relationships, and stuff like that? All right, here we go. Stop being foolish. Stop falling for the wrong ones. Use your intuition. All right, use your intuition. When somebody tells you who they are, like Maya Angelou says, when someone tells you who they are, you people out there looking for a love situation, believe them. All right, don't be foolish. Don't fall for the wrong ones. You'll know immediately who's right and who's wrong. You don't have to sit there and guess. You're very intuitive, Taurus. You're very intuitive. All right. And some of you, I'm not. And also, here's a warning for some of you. I'm seeing also some of you kind of. I feel like, honestly, some of you are going to be afraid to take risks, or you're going to find it hard to trust people, trust situations. And my advice to you is, first of all, use your intuition very heavily. You know who's right, who's wrong. You ain't got to come to me about that. All right. The thing is, don't be afraid to trust folks. All right. Because some of you are so cynical, or you think everybody's bad or whatnot, but it may not be bad. It may not be bad. Some of you are going to miss opportunities for commitment because you don't trust. You think everybody's bad. Look at that. The Fool reversed and the Hierophant reversed. I'm seeing some of you be afraid to take risk. All right? And that's what it's telling me. So don't be afraid to take risk, but at the same time, when someone tells you who they are, believe them. You know, you need to learn how to distinguish between the good and the bad, the fakes and the non-fakes, all right? And with that being said, Taurus, that's your advice. That's your spiritual advice. The Fool reversed and the Hierophant reversed, all right? So, also, if you're married, don't be afraid to get a divorce, all right? I wanted to say, Jesus, I had to say that, sorry. Some of you are afraid to break up somebody, or afraid to divorce someone, all right? That's for the couple ones. But for the single ones, take the message before that, and everybody's married. I love how single people always say, well, I'm not married or divorced. Well, then that message isn't meant for you, all right? If you haven't walked down the aisle with someone, why are you worried about somebody getting a message about being married or coupled? Since if you didn't walk down the aisle, if you didn't go to the Justice of the Peace in Las Vegas, what are you concerned about, all right? And with that being said, Y'all have a good one, all right? Look, I could write a book on what people say to me in my comment area, all right? It would be a full, that would have like at least 50 chapters in that book about what people say to me. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hey, Marie.